Joe Terranova. I think many of you know that I'm the former mayor of Winter Park, and I still follow activities of the city fairly closely. Most of the time I agree with what the city does. Sometimes I don't. I express my opinion and then move on. This project, however, is a little bit different. The reason it's different is because for some reason many people think I still have some influence down the city hall. So they talk to me about the project, and I hear and I have to say that when people talk to me, I'm not counting the people on the library board, the library staff, members of the task force, but other people. Only one person who will remain nameless, only one person essentially agrees with where the library is going to go. No one else I've talked to agrees to it. Not a single person. Now, there may be some people in this room that do agree with it. I don't know. I haven't talked to them.
If there are, can you talk to Joe, please?
But the reason I bring this up is because I think this whole process has been moving ahead too fast. And the reason I say that is I'm going to give you 3 examples of projects that I was involved in from the beginning to the end. One was this building, which we get a lot of compliments on. It took 7 years of discussion and paper fiddling before we came up with an acceptable plan that we actually built. I'm sorry, I said 7 years, 10 years, 10 years. The Park Avenue project, which when we first started it, people were very nervous what we were going to do with the jewel of Winter Park. And we talked about it for 10 years. And I think first grade. 10 years we talked about that process.
And you may recall that 57% of the voters voted against doing that project.
Sorry?
57% of the voters voted against doing bricking Park Avenue and widening the sidewalks.
Yes, yes, but they were later convinced on that. So we came up with some good reasons.
We did it without asking the voters the second time.
The Sunrail project took 21 years. Now it's involved in I think the task force did a great job in giving the reasons why we need a new library. Great. But the location of it is a big problem for me and for many other residents. One of the reasons I think it's such a big problem is that the library is an integral part of the central downtown area that makes Winter Park what is Winter Park. Now, you can take the library away, you can show statistics on walkability and all that, that's okay. But once you start taking away, cutting away from the fabric that makes Winter Park what it is, you have a real problem. We talk about other cities. Sure, there are lots of other cities that have their libraries away from the center of the town, but they're not Winter Park. You never will be. I think that we should slow this process down, give the community a chance to express their views, where they think the library should be located. We've had some citizens already that have made suggestions on this that I think are workable. I don't know from an engineering point of view, because I'm not an engineer, but I think there are items that we ought to